make your way to a comfortable meditation posture. You might like to change how you're sitting. And just as you make your way into your posture, give your body a little wiggle. So just a few little movements. I like to roll my shoulders back and then forward. Maybe stretch the neck. With movement, a little goes a long way. So just a few little gentle movements. And then maybe one we can do all together is to actually just turn the head from side to side. So turn to look to your left and let the eyes go even a bit further. Looking further to the left and then come back to center and then turn to the right. Let's do that on both sides one more time. Looking to the left and looking to the right. And come back to center. Making any movements that would feel good for you for right now. And then allow the movements to become smaller and smaller. And then settle into your meditation posture. And you have the option to close your eyes if you'd like. You're also very welcome to keep them open. And just finding the balance here between being relaxed and alert. So there's enough of a sense of uprightness and brightness, as well as having a sense of ease and calm, settling. Now, make any final adjustments to your posture for today, and then resolve to be as still and quiet as you reasonably can, allowing the stillness of the body to help cultivate stillness in the mind. And bring to mind your intention for practice. You may have an intention you're already working with, a direction that you're moving. And I'll also offer an intention here towards cultivating positive qualities. Cultivating ways of being in the world that we really appreciate, how we want to show up. These qualities of kindness, love, compassion, peacefulness. Maybe there's even a sense here of gratitude. Just the opportunity we have to practice, to explore this together. Now coming into the present moment, begin noticing the sensations that you're experiencing. Noticing any sounds that you can hear. Hearing the sound of the wind hearing the sound of birds, the ambient sounds around you and in your space. Noticing what's in the visual field, even behind closed eyes. You can still notice lightness and darkness, color, shapes, patterns. And if the eyes are open, taking in the whole visual field. And then noticing the sensations of the body. Notice the feeling in the hands, the feeling in the feet. Notice the sensations of the breath. And notice the sensations of being supported, being held by the chair, cushion, floor, or bench. Notice any other body sensations that are present for you. Now, grounding yourself, allowing yourself to really sink in to these present moment body sensations. Allow yourself to sink in to that feeling of being supported, your weight being held. Allow yourself to sink in to the sensations of the breath carrying you along. And we'll stay here for a few minutes, staying with the sensations of the breath, or optionally staying with another present moment sensation. Just allowing the body to relax, allowing the mind to settle. Good. Now you can let the breath move into the background. You may find the breath remains present as we continue on, and there's no need to seek it out. Then I'll invite you to bring to mind a positive emotion. So this could be one of the Brahma Viharas: love, compassion, joy, or equanimity. It may be something like gratitude, maybe humour, friendliness or kindness. Could be something more like excitement. And here, you may be able to just bring this to mind through intention, or you may be aided by recalling a time when you felt this emotion. Maybe it's a situation where you were with another person, or you received a message. Maybe it was a time in practice where you felt this strongly. Maybe another situation or event that brought this feeling forward. And so just choosing something for now, whatever comes to mind, and just feeling into that. What is it like to feel that positive emotion? Now it can help here to try and recall the details of the time, that event, that memory. Maybe even visualizing it, just holding it in mind, so that you can really feel into that positive emotion. And let that be felt in your body, however it manifests. Noticing if there is an uplifting quality, a warmth, a spark, an openness. And here also notice that you might not feel the emotion so strongly. It may not be so easy to just recall it. Or there may be something obscuring, something else that's present for you. No problem. Just work with what is present right now as best you can. And notice that the emotion, the feeling, doesn't need to be super strong. It can be just a glimmer. Even just the echo of that feeling is totally fine. You can work with that. Now, as you bring that to mind, as you visualize or remember the scene when you felt that, feeling the emotion, the sensations in the body. Let yourself sink into that. The joy, the love, the compassion, the gratitude, appreciation, the warmth, whatever it is. Allow yourself to feel that fully. Take a deep breath and feel your whole body. Now we'll work with this emotional experience to see the present moment experience in a different way that will hopefully unlock even more of this good feeling. So firstly, I want you to scan through the bodily sensations of this emotion. Notice where you feel it, how intensely, the quality of that feeling, the quality of that sensation. And then come to see that even though the emotion is vividly expressing, it doesn't have a solid core. It doesn't have inherent existence. The sensations shift and change. And because of that, you can feel it fully. Knowing that it is shifting and changing, you can feel it just as it is in this moment, with no craving or aversion, no need to grasp onto it or push it away. And then notice that if you look for the one who is feeling this emotion, if you search for the self that feels the emotion, you can scan through the head, the throat, the chest, the belly. You can search your thoughts, feelings. And you'll find that the one who feels the emotion is unfindable. There's no separate individual self that feels the emotion. And then you'll be able to feel the emotion even more fully. There doesn't need to be a self feeling the emotion, but it can just vividly express within this field of awareness. It's free to express. And the emotion doesn't have to mean anything about who you are. The emotion isn't you. Notice that the emotion is empty, vividly appearing, but without a solid core. It is insubstantial. And then feeling into that, this practice becomes a crucible, a forge, to allow that emotion to transform. And when these positive emotions are fully felt, fully expressed, they become boundless and unconditional. When they are seen as empty, and when the self that feels the emotion is seen as empty, the emotion can be boundless and unconditional. It's not just a love that is to get something or to be reciprocated. It can be a love for all beings, including yourself. It can be a joy at your own successes and the successes of others. A deep appreciation. That we get to partake in this complex dance of life. And as compassion becomes boundless and unconditional, it's a deep care, in response to suffering, your own suffering or the suffering of others. There's a spontaneous arising of compassion. It's inexhaustible. Now, being with this felt experience in this moment, seeing what is present for you right now. What are you sensing? What are you feeling? What's unfolding for you? And just allowing the unfolding of this process to occur.